One of the best ways to judge somebody's character is to see how they treat other people when they don't get their way. When such people don't get their way, what do they say to people? Do they try to reason? Do they accept it? Or do they try to bully you to give them their way? That's it. I personally, I like to assess somebody's character based on what that person does when things don't go their way. Everybody is nice, everybody is kind, everybody's understanding when everything is perfect. There is money, there is health, there is food, whatever gives you comfort. It's a new relationship, it's new. People tend to be on their best behavior on those early stages. However, when things are chaotic, when things are problematic, how do they treat people? For me, that's what matters the most. Because life is ups and downs, and you learn more about yourself more from stress. You learn more about yourself more from chaos, from unpredictability. How do they treat you? Do they insult you when they don't get their way? Do they bully you? Do they hit you? Do they put their hands on you? Men or women, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. Do they put their hands on you when they don't get their way? Do they insult you? Do they try to break your self-esteem just because they're angry? How do they treat you when they're angry? How do they treat other people when they're angry? How do they treat people that they have power over? How do they treat people that they have power over? Those are the things that matters. Does that make sense? To me, that's how you judge someone's character. I could care less about how nice and kind the person is when things are right. Yeah, sure. People tend to be chill when everything is nice, but those elements of stress, how do you talk to me? How do you talk to others? When somebody's at their lowest point in their life, what do you do for them? Do you show up for them, or do you let them to hang and dry? Are you a safe space for people? Can people come to you for healing? Are you the kind of person that you try your best to be fair? I'm not saying you're a pushover, but do you try to be fair? Are you the kind of man that people can count on to be there for them when things are rough? Or are you the kind of man that they look at you side eye? I don't trust that guy. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust her. If that's someone's reputation, that's how I would judge him. That's how I would look at you. It's not about oh my God, he's so nice and so kind. Why is he so nice? Why is he so kind? Why is she so nice? Why is she so kind? Of course, people are nice on the first impression. Of course, people are kind on the when things are going well. How do you treat other people and me when things are bad? Let's talk about dating. For a woman, you meet a guy, right? You've already given him so much positive attributes. You've not seen that man's behavior when you, as a woman, are at your lowest point. How do you know he's a nice guy? Because he paid for the date? How do you know he's a kind guy? What? Because he paid for the date? How do you know he has a good heart? Because he says he has a good heart? No. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. But all I'm saying is, when you see somebody's character, when you see how somebody behaves when things are not right, when things are stressful, when things are rough, those are indicators of somebody's true character. When there's a dilemma, when there's a problem, what does that person do for you as a woman? When you are sick and you are at your disgusting phase, let's say you can't even go to the bathroom, you need somebody to take you to the bathroom. Is it the kind of guy that would do that for you? Or is it the kind of guy that would be nowhere to be found? That matters. As a man, is the woman only there for you when things are good? As a man, is the woman only there for you when you have money? When you are happy? Is she there for you when you hit a dip in your life? Maybe you're struggling financially. Is she there too? Maybe you're struggling mentally. Is she there for you a little bit? Is she there for you? Or does she, coincidentally disappear? People will tell you who they really are if you pay attention. And most people will tell you who they are when things are bad. Most people are very kind, very nice, very optimistic when things are good. How would you behave when things are rough? Because that's how you see the character of a person, a man or woman. If somebody's very fickle, if they disappear all the time, I wouldn't want to trust you. You're not a dependable person. You're not dependable. You just aren't. You're not dependable. If you are showing up for people, if you are there for people and you're making an effort for people, you're dependable. I can depend on you. If you're the kind of person that only appears when things are good and going great, what happens when things go rough? Would you still be there? Anyway, these are food for thoughts. Think about it, and I hope this video adds value to somebody somewhere. I'm just a guy who loves to speak into the camera, to share my ideas. Yeah, this is me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Mr. Kingsley, signing out. Peace.